So, good morning to good afternoon to all of you. So today, in the previous class, we have discussed regarding to group by order by clauses of selection, and one category of functions also we have discussed, that is aggregate built-in functions. All these things have been discussed in the previous class. Today, Today, we'd like to concentrate on remaining built-in functions, and if possible, we'll go for subqueries also. Explanation would be taken for subqueries also. So let us take the built-in function. How many categories of built-in functions are available with us? So here we do have so approximately character kind of all built-in functions which are working under characters, and all built-in functions which are working on numbers. Several numbers are there, and so date functions. All different kinds of applications or functions, built-in functions on dates, and aggregate. Already we have seen aggregate functions. Already we have gone through this, and then followed by miscellaneous functions. These functions are very, very important. The miscellaneous functions are playing a vital role while producing any reports to the end users. So miscellaneous functions. So we have all these. All these are five different categories are there. All five different categories are there, and we'd like to complete these five different categories today. So before going to take, I'd like to discuss one particular table, very important table. The table is dual. There is a table in Oracle. So let me open Oracle for you, SQL for you. AMR class, AMR class. Yeah, yes, it's been connected. You can set the line size is 300, and the set page size will be 50. Let us set this one first because it is MS DOS based application, so that is why we'd like to make necessary arrangements here. Then describe, then we have to operate describe DESC, describe TUAL. Nothing is there. You could observe nothing is there. So here, so there is one particular column. The column name is dummy and having varchar2 of 2. The column size will be varchar2 of 2 here. And then if you select something from this, select everything from dual to operate this one. So you could see here. You could see here. Let me take something like this. Then you could able to see. So dual and the value x will be there. Okay, nothing is there in this particular table, as like as EMP, as like as other tables, but we have created previously. So we don't have any other kind of issues are there here. No data will be available. Then what is the purpose of dummy here? Dual here. Purpose of the dual table is today that is 26/05/2021. So purpose is, this is the purpose. Okay, let us see the purpose here. Dual is a temporary workspace provided by SQL. As and when you have to operate any command, let me say any built-in function, so to the built-in function must be executed. So for execution of the particular built-in function, it could be taking the assistance of a dual table. It is a temporary workspace. Okay, this is a temporary workspace which is being used to execute. Run that particular function, built-in function at a dual. Finally, it could be displayed some output. So that is the purpose of dual here. It is a temporary workspace which is going to So perform some operations on built-in functions. Of course, those built-in functions can also operate on tables. Those built-in functions could also operate on tables, but some of the built-in functions could not be, could also be operate with the assistance of a given game. So, okay, then let us go ahead and look into each and every function, built-in function in Oracle. So look at this. First, the character-based functions. All these are character-based functions. Okay, CHR, CHR, then concat, and then initial cap, and then the lawyer, and then LPAD, and then LTRIM. So LTRIM, so replace, and then RTRIM, RPAD, I think, RPAD, so RTRIM, then substring, and then translate, and then upper, followed by ASCII, and then length. So, okay, you can see this one. So here, this function is pretty much important while trying to learn something here, that is translate. Okay, and of course RPAD and LPAD also pretty much important. These two also bit important here. Bit important here. Many things are of course just for the learning purpose only. Where exactly you can use them. Otherwise you can omit them. There is no problem. So look at this. Look each and every function here. So character of here. What is the meaning of for this particular function here? Is this function will be always taken one numeric value. N is a numeric value. S or S1 or S2 will be considered as strings. Okay. So we have taken one value, so numeric value here. So to the numeric value associated ASCII character will be displayed. Let me show you. Let me show you by using SQL here. Okay. Clear this here. Select CHAR, char of, let me say 65. 65 is, we know the 65 ASCII character value, equivalent value is the capital A from UL. The UL. What is this? CHR, sorry, CHR. Okay, not CHR, that is CHR is a data type actually. CHR is a data type. So look at this. So here we got 65. 65 is equivalent ASCII character value is capital A. And if you take some other value, for example, some 99, so equivalent value is C. Equivalent value is so 97, 98, 99. So in this way, it is going to display something. If you take some other value, for example, some 200 and 222, if you take something, so of course, multiplied character has not been, partial multiplied character cannot be taken into consideration here. However, that could not be there here. So somehow it could be displayed the equivalent value of a number, which is ranges from 0 to 127. Okay, 127. I did not check this one so far. So 127 or it could be display the data. And that is the information regarding to this particular function. Okay. And if you take the quite opposite function of this one, ASCII, opposite function. So this is number has been taken and can be display character. In contrast, it could be taken. So some particular value can be taken in terms of string, and it will be display its equivalent ASCII value. Okay, ASCII value in the sense capital A will be 65, capital B will be 66, and so on. So something like this. Okay, let us say you can see select. Let me take select ASCII of. So let me consider as AM ready. A dot M dot RED. This is my A dot M dot RED. This is my total string. So total string is this one from Julia. So you can give whatever the length of the string. It doesn't matter. Whatever the first character you have with you, that but the first character's ASCII value can be displayed. Okay, look at this. For this one, the ASCII value is 65 for first character. Remaining all characters will be neglected. They will be neglected or they will be omitted. Okay, they will be discarded. You can consider whatever the word you can use. Okay. The contrast word will be since in such a way. The contrast operator will be since in such a way. Then followed by concatenation. We know very well because right away from C++, we have seen string concatenation program has been written by us. Okay, so string concatenation program has been written by us. Same, the similar fashion, it is going to be operated here. So string one can be taken something like this. So select concat concat of the first string is this is a comma. Second string is so string for example. Whatever you can take whatever the thing is maybe from dual. Both will be concatenated and can be displayed continuously. Both will be concatenated and displayed continuously. And of course, one more miscellaneous function or miscellaneous operator also be there in the functions. That same operation will be done with this one also. There is a miscellaneous operator which is available. This is first string. So there is a concatenation operator in miscellaneous operators, miscellaneous functions. So that is in C programming language you have used OR. OR will be two pipe symbols here. In SQL, two pipe symbols will be called as a concatenation of two strings. Both are same. This output and this output, both are same. Both are same. Okay, you can see this one. So either CYN, CAT can be used, or the concatenation operator can also be used to concatenate the two or more strings here. Okay. Then moving to so INIT CAP. While writing our name, first character will be capital and the remaining characters will be lowercase letters. So that could be displayed here as far as INIT CAP will be. Okay. So, so look at this. Select INIT CAP initial gap of. So let me say so, Kumar. Kumar is the name from dual. So you can observe here, first character is capital and remaining characters are lowercase letters. Okay. So this is called as initial capital letter. Initial capital letter here. So that is the way you could let's operate this one here. Okay. Then followed by lawyer. We know about lawyer. So whatever the case it might be taken. So it could be displayed lowercase. And in contrast, upper will be always displays uppercase letters, whatever the case you put submit. So those two are known to us. And then lengths, You can see this one. So I'd like to give you some example on lengths by creating one particular table. So try to observe the particular table's information here. So already I have told you CHAR, the data type CHAR is a fixed length and the varchar2 is a variable length. I have already given in the beginning of this particular sequence. So let me create a table for you. So create a table name is sample. The first one is some A, CHAR, character R. Let me consider some 10, otherwise 20. Then comma. And second one is some B, So BR, CHR2 of some 20. Let me take the same size. And can we insert some values here? Insert into so SAMPLE values. First value will be percent of B. Let me introduce by taking some input from the SQL prompt, and the second one will be ampersand B. So let me take this one here. First value is some Hari. Let me say CSE. Okay, Hari. MRT Nasrope. Second one is some Kumar, and then CHPET, and then some oval, then it may come from CIPP, Sattanapalli, for taking some kind of information, something like that I have taken here. So then let me introduce one more row for this one, some PURNA, Purna, then KPQDA, RM coding, something like that. Okay, let us display the contents here. Select everything from sample. You can see sample. This is the data. Okay, this is the data which we have. Hurry. So please remember, A has been defined with the character and B has been defined with the where character. Let us display the sizes of each and every value within A and each and every value within B. Then you could understand why character is pixel length and why the where character is variable length. So whether I have given an explanation to you in the beginning, so whether it is right or wrong or correct or wrong, let us examine. So select LENGTH length of A, comma LENGTH length of B. So from the table name is right now it is not from dual because we have been selected the columns from a sample, a data type sample, so that we have to select that right away from sample here, SAMPLE sample. Sorry, LENGTH length, LENGTH length. Look at this. I have defined the character as 20, and every row of this particular column has been taken 20, 20, 20, 20. So what I told you, actual data here is 4 characters. Remaining everything will be filled with the blank spaces. During my explanation, very long back, I have given such kind of explanation to you. So it is 20 bytes, 20 bytes, 20 bytes, 20 bytes. Whereas varchar 2, so how many number of actual data, how many number of bytes in actual data has used, so that could be taken by varchar 2 and remaining bytes will be released for further purpose. You can see 3, so 5, 5 and 5. Okay. That is why you could consider such a way. Okay. So varchar2 is a variable length character. For first record, it is 3 characters. I mean 3 bytes. Second, third, fourth. Of course, we have given same number of characters, so that we got 5, something like that. So variable characters will be this. So that records will be varying in size because of varchar. Okay. Then we shall discuss the very important information. So translate. Translate. Okay, so here you can see the actual string, find the string, which string you are supposed to find, instead of the particular string, which string you are supposed to place. Okay, so don't consider, so this string is a complete string. Each and every character within the string has been translated. Okay, you can see there is a huge difference between substring and translate here. Substring and translate, there is a huge difference. Let me show what is the substring first, then we'll go ahead with translate next. Let us see. Let us see. So select SUB substring of. I'd like to take a wake string here. This is a sample string is explained. Okay, whatever explain. Then I'd like to identify where exactly IS. Then so replace IS with so WAS was. So sorry, with this codes WAS was from dual. Okay, everything will be worked out with dual and can be displayed in compass. So look at this. What is this? What? What is yeah? One moment, please. I'll come to the notice here. So actually, it is not the application here. So it could be seen in such a way. So here it is one number. That number is, for example, I'd like to display. So right away from A to sample, only this substring is going to be displayed by me. Only this particular substring is going to display by me. Then 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth position to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters. Right away from ninth position to so 8 characters. Okay. So let me say A sample. Okay, if you want to display the contents of one particular string from one position to how many number of characters, one position to how many number of characters. This is what about substring. This is what about substring. So I have forgotten to give you one more function here. That function is replace. Yeah. Replace is there. So I have forgotten to explain this one. Replace. There is a huge difference between replace and the translate, not substring and translate. Replace and translate. So use the difference between these two. Let me eliminate everything. Then let me draw very, very fairly. Let me draw. Let me draw very fairly. Then you could understand very easily. There is a huge difference between these two. I'm sorry for the explanation with substring here. Substring is not equivalent to what you call translate here. Substring is from which position? From which position to how many number of characters are going to be displayed? That is substring. Let me take with replace. Replace. So replace will be the same. Instead of substring, I'd like to specify replace. Okay, where exactly is will be there? Where exactly is will be there? It could be. It could be. It could be replaced with was. Let us see. Let us see whether it is right or wrong. Look at this. Is here. That could be translated. Sorry, replaced. THIS here also is there. So here also so taken. So IS is there. Then it has been taken. It has been replaced with so WA yes. Whereas in terms of translate, the translate will be, you can see whatever the character you are supposed to translate, you have to identify to which character you are trying to translate. Okay, let us see the difference between these two. Then you could understand very, very, very easily. Very, very easily you can understand. Let me take same. I don't want to disturb anything. Let me take same. So translate, you can see instead of I, where exactly I will be, not exactly instead of is was can be replaced with replace command. In translate, where exactly I, thereby it could be replaced with the W, where exactly yes, that could be replaced with A. And yes, there is no character for S which is being replaced, so that S will be discarded. So in was, S will be discarded. So look at this. Look at execute this particular program. Then you could understand. So look at this. WA. I hope that you understand. So instead of I, it could be replaced with W. Instead of yes, it could be replaced with A. WA. And here you can see so SAMPLE something like this. SAM. So yes is there with you because of yes it has been it has been translated to A and so ST. Yes, instead of yes, A can be. So instead of yes, A can be translated. Instead of I, here I will be there. Therefore, W can be translated, and so on and so forth. Okay. Translation will be each and every character, and with the entire string will be translated. Where replace will be instead of which string going to be replaced with another string. So that's the difference. Most probably for what you call cryptography and network security, people are using this. Cryptography and network security, people are using this particular thing here. Okay. So let me write one particular query, then you could understand. Select translate. Translate. Let me say A B C D E F G H I J. This is the total string. So instead of A B C D E F G H I, instead of this one, you have to take. So you have to replace I H G F, E in the reverse order. E, D, C, B, A, B, A. Okay, from given. Look at this. You have given A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. So the same I, J has been missed here. Sorry, J has been missed here. I, J. So instead of J, instead of okay, instead of J, so it could be taken. Instead of A, J will be taken. Instead of B, H, I will be taken. Instead of C, so H will be taken. Let us see. The output will be in reverse order. Output will be in reverse order. Okay. In such a way, it could be. So normally, this can be used in cryptography and network security kind of issues. Okay. Then upper, lower, and everything is known to you. And moving to numbers. Okay. So RPAD and LPAD, these are also very, very important to be applied. These can be used, right now these can be, RPAD and LPADs are used in writing of checks. Previously, at amount of a particular check or DD, so previously people have written using a pen, so that Arshad Mehta did much, what you call, Kumbakonam, Telugu, Kumbakonam has done, so that during that particular period onwards, people have identified two more extra functions from the sequel, that is LPAD and RPAD. How this could be gets operated here? Let us see. So, select LPAD, LPAD in the sense padding, in the sense appending. Okay, LPAD. So left hand side. So this is my total string here, 10, comma 1000, 10,000. Left hand side, how many characters are there here? So 3 plus 6. Left hand side, how many stars are going to be placed here? Let me place 3 characters. So 3 stars are going to be printed. Then so 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 9. Total size will be after padding of 3 stars. What is the total length? 9. And which character we are trying to place here? That is star. Okay, from dual. Look at this. In this way, it is going to print left hand side. Similarly, right hand side, RPAD. So it could be printed right hand side. And if you want to perform the same kind of issue in both sides, first you have to operate LPAD of RPAD of where it is 9. So the output will be totally 9 characters are there, comma. So 9 plus 3, that is 12, comma. So I would like to place a star. I'd like to place a star. Then you can see on both sides you could display the stars. So if you observe your demand drafts, DDs from bank, it could be displayed something like this. Okay, in such a way it could be taken. Okay, LPAD and RPAD. Okay. Then out of all this, we know very well about all this: absolute value, seal value, floor value, modulus value, so power value, the grounded, and SQRT is known as trunket also known. So you need to identify this one. You need to identify this one. Sign is very important for us. So sign in the sense, what is the signature of a number? So select SIGN sign of 5 from dual. What is the sign of 5? Whether it positive number or negative number. Yes, it is a positive number. So that is 1. And same thing, if you operate minus, then it could be displayed negative 1. And same thing, if you are supposed to operate 0, then it could be displayed 0. So 3 values could be generated by so-called sign. One is the positive value, positive 1, negative value, -1, 0, 0 will be displayed. Based on this one, we'd like to make some kind of arrangements in the miscellaneous functions. So it is very important for us to understand. Sign is very important, and remaining everything has been operated in the previous classes. Okay. So in C, we have operated. In Python, we have operated. Everything has been operated. Then followed by built-in functions, date functions. Okay. So aggregate functions we have already seen, and then the miscellaneous functions. Okay. Before going to take this one, so date functions. So if you want to generate today's system date, what is the system date for today? System date in the sense, so what date it has been maintaining? So 26/5/2021. This is the date here. Wanted to produce that one. So select so SYSDATE from UL. Look at this 26th May 2021. You can take this one here also same. No difference at all. 26th May 2021. After if I would like to add, if I would like to add some days, number of days, where it is, next day. Today it is what is the day? So we don't know what is the day here. Next Monday when that could be displayed. Okay, what is the next Monday? Wanted to know based on this date. So here it is next day. Okay, select NEXT_DAY of SYSDATE. Actually, today it is Wednesday. I want to know, so when next Monday, MON. Okay, oh, from here. So next Monday will be 31st. Understand? Next Monday will be next day in the sense based on this particular string, it is going to display. Okay, next Monday will be 31st of this month. Okay. Then followed by last day of this particular date. Let me take so last day for this particular month. It also be 31st only. LAST last day of date. So I have not removed this one. That is why parameter number of arguments this error has been come because of not elimination of the system date. Last day of this one is better to type everything, then no more errors will be displayed. Okay, last day of this one. Let us consider last day of not system date. Let me take some value. Last day of some 03. So next month is May JUN. So 2021. 2021. For this particular month, for June month, what is the last day? 30. Okay, something like that. Last day in the sense, so month last day will be gets displayed. And it's very important to be understand months between. It will be very, very important. Okay, so if you consider select so MONTH months between. Okay, so one person has born on today it is date, and one person has take his birth in 1993 August 8, for example, 08 AUG. So 1993. How many months he was he born? Okay, so from dual. So 333 months. 300 totally 333 months. So latest date must be the first parameter, and so longer date or bold date will be second parameter here. You please remember this one. Okay, 333 months. If you do operate something like this divided by 12, then the number of years. What is the age of this fellow? Age of this fellow is 28 years. 28 years, 8 months, something like that. Okay, so this is the way to identify months between. Okay. Then already we have gone through this one. Then so time is not supporting me. Then I'd like to take. So let me take row ID. Let me explain this one. Then user, and then user ID. Let me explain these three right now because 2 more minutes are there with me. So row ID. For every row, for every row which is being created by you within any table, it could be create a row ID. So select everything from EMP. Let us take this one here. So for this particular row, one row ID is there. Row ID in the sense where exactly it has been stored in the memory. That is the row ID. So select ROW ID, comma EMPNO, because to have some kind of idea, EMPNO from EMP. Look at this. This is the row ID of employee number. This is the row ID of employee this 7499 and so on and so on. So every row ID has a unique value. Let us consider AAA triple AB, triple AC, triple AD, triple AE, and so on and so forth. You please observe this one. It is an hexadecimal number. Okay, it is an hexadecimal number. So please observe this. So show user. In which user you are working. Show user ID, UID. Okay, sorry. Select UID from UL. So my user ID, AMR class user ID is 110. Okay. So like this you have to display. Like this you have to display here. So the time is gets up. So let me stop at this point, and tomorrow we will discuss the decode NVL. These two are pretty much important. Decode and NVL, and so how these things will be, and the conversion functions also be there. Let me plot them also. Conversion functions also by tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish up all functions, and also introduce subqueries. Okay, subqueries and joins will be gets completed. Then we'll go for the actual theory. Okay, don't go away. Let me take 30 minutes. Yeah, attendance has taken.